Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another process video. So I thought I'd pop on here today and work on my cover page for my Christmas album. And this year I'm using a blue, royal blue lever arch A5 file, just a plain office file, and it's very deep. There's lots of space there for lots and lots of pages. So I'm doing the cover page today. I'm using this 8x8 piece of pattern paper from the Timeless Tidings Tonic Studios paper pack, and I've cut that down to fit the page protector. I've got these chipboard pieces from Vicky Bootin, and the frame is Vicky Bootin. All these bits are Vicky Bootin. And I've got this wood piece here that I've just added some gold paint to, just to jazz it up a little bit. And then I've got this doggy wood piece here that came with this on it already. So this die cut piece, I've added an eyelet. I've just fitted an eyelet to that, or added one. Black and white baker's twine and a little bit of foam to raise that, because it'll be lumpy bumpy with this anyway. And I did the same with the dog. I've added a little bit of foam because it's going to be lumpy bumpy with this piece, so I thought that I'd level it out a little bit. So I thought about, because I've got this black here, so when I create my album I don't have a colour scheme or anything in mind. Each page is an individual page, so you could say that my album's not cohesive. It doesn't run through with the same theme of any kind. I just document each day and what happens each day. But I really liked this black here, this pop of black, and yeah, obviously it's not a colour that you generally associate with Christmas, but I just really love the way it pops on this page. And I did think about inking the edges in black, but I can't make my mind up on that at the moment. There is more than one sheet of this. I could try it, and if I don't like it I can use a different sheet, but I think at the moment I'm just going to leave it plain and stick everything down, and then if I decide to do it later on I'll have to decide and do it, because I won't be able to change it then because everything will be stuck down. But at the moment I'm just going to leave it plain. So I just was having a look through my bits and bobs, and I saw this first and I thought, oh, I think I'll use that for the page, for the cover. And then I sort of like the craft sort of colour and the red. This is kind of like a little bit muted, isn't it, like vintage style. So then I was looking through my stash of things that would go with that, which is the similar coloured red and the beige brown craft colours, and then this gold. And then I just thought, you know what, I think the black's going to look really nice. So that's where we are. I'm going to pop this at an angle here and leave it on the lighter colour of the plaid section there. And then I'm going to pop this over the top. And then the 2025, I've kind of cheated a little bit because it's the days of the month. So 20 and 25, but I'm putting them together to make the year. I'm going to add some glue to this as well, just because I didn't put the double-sided tape all the way around it, and just for extra adhesion. Now then, where do I want that to go? Do I want that at an angle, or do I want that to sit straight? I've got some twine attached to me there. I'm going to keep this lined up with the grid so that I know it's straight. And I'm thinking that I want the 2025 straight, like that, across the line of the plaid. Now, do I want to do the same with the Christmas? I think I do. I'm going to pop it across that, one of those lines there. Gold lines. I mean, it's quite a script. It's written in quite a script font, so it doesn't need to be, you know, it doesn't need to be like exactly straight on the page. Well, it doesn't anyway, but even less so when it's a script. So then I've got the 20 and the 25 to add to that. And I think some may call me foolish for adding so much dimension on the cover, but the cover's quite important, isn't it? And you know, I can add less dimension throughout the album if I need to. Pop those right there, across the line of that plaid. I do love that pop of black. Probably not to everyone's taste, but it's a good job we're all different, isn't it? Now then, this is kind of like the chipboard frame, but it's 3 separate pieces. I was actually thinking about adding twine to that, but you know what, I think I'm just going to leave it level, and I may pop something into the hole. I stuck the tape across that just to keep them stuck together, as well as to use as the adhesive. I did think about inking the edges of this as well, but I've decided to just keep that plain. A little bit of glue to the wood piece. I've got lots of the wood pieces to use this year. So I quite like this street scene or cityscape. And I never plan anything really. I don't plan my pages ahead. I mean, sometimes if I've got something I know matches something, that a product that I've got, then I'll pop that in the page protector with the photos. But yeah, I just do each day as it comes. And of course I got to add a doggy on, haven't I? And this is really raised. It's very raised. I might regret that later. It is very raised with that foam. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's any more raised than it's not no more raised than it would be with the twine there, but it just seems it. Seems really high. I suppose if the worst comes to the worst later on, I could replace the thick twine with the thin twine and peel the back off, so I don't think it'll be a problem to do that if I want to. Now, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking it needs something here, something else, and I'm wondering if I want to put wood dots on there. Let's get the wood dot stash, shall we? I have got some open already, but I'll just take these out of here, I think, for now. They're going all over the place though. In my mind I'm thinking I want a straight line, but do I want 3, just a cluster of the different sizes maybe? We've already got the height on this page anyway, so adding this height here is not going to make any difference whatsoever. Got this wood, I've got the wood here, and obviously that's there. Have I got any lighter? Oh, I don't know if I've got the lighter. Are they lighter or are they the same dark? I think they're the same dark. It's hard to tell, the sun's coming in. Yep, I think I'm going to go for that. So we'll add a little bit of glue there. Well, not too much. That was a little bit too much. I have got a little bit of a festive sniffle, so I'll try not to sniff on camera. I don't think it's the flu that's going round. I think I sort of started feeling it yesterday, and although I don't feel 100%, it's not deteriorated like colds and flus normally do. So I'm hoping it might stay that way. Right, I like that a lot. Still wondering whether it needs... I could do a doodle board, couldn't I? Could do a doodle board with my black gel pen. I'm going to wait until everything's stuck down first. That's a bit low, isn't it? I could raise that slightly for the border. Raise those slightly so I can add the border without any glue showing, hopefully. And then, yeah, I think that might be better than doing the inked edges. But I shall decide once everything is dry. So that is the title page to my Christmas album. I like to call it My Christmas My Way. I do follow Chamel's Journal Your Christmas, and I do watch videos from Ali Edwards. You know, I get ideas and things, but ultimately I just do what I like to do and using my stash that I've got. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Title page, I'll try and do some more pages as I go on. It's the, what date is it today? 20th of December, because I've just done the haul video, and I haven't actually worked on my Christmas album at all as yet, apart from this, apart from putting photos into the pages and maybe selecting a few pattern papers that match. So I think that's the first time ever that I've not worked on my Christmas album throughout December, and usually I get it pretty much done up until Christmas week. So yeah, it's been slightly different this year. I haven't been able to get it done, but I've got all that to look forward to, haven't I? And I've never not finished a Christmas album yet, so that's my pledge. I will definitely finish it. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you next time.